Hey guys, ClintDarden.com, and of course, the House of Biceps. I had a question that came in from a friend on Facebook. It said, Clint, tell me, what is the truth about sports? Now, I'm not an idiot. I know exactly what you're asking about, and I'm going to give you what you really want to hear. See, the truth about sports is that nobody really wants to know the truth about sports. Nobody wants to know what it's really like inside an athlete's mind. Nobody wants to know what it's like to have somebody talking to you on this side of your head and then to have your... Nobody wants to know what it's like to have someone yelling at you on this side and someone yelling at you on this side, and all you see is directly what's right in front of you, what you want, what your dreams are, and everyone else telling you that you can't have it for one reason or another. Nobody wants to know what it's really like, that you're getting older day by day. You're getting older by the minute. You're losing your ability by the minute. Nobody wants to know what it really feels like to get older. To know that you're losing your ability day by day, that somebody's taking your dreams away from you day by day. It's creeping up on you moment by moment, that you're losing your dream minute by minute. Nobody wants to know what that really feels like inside. Pain? Nobody wants to know what pain is. Everybody thinks they know what pain is. There's two different kinds of pain. There's the pain that you feel. There's the pain that you feel deep down in your bones and your muscles. Nobody wants to know what there's a pain that you feel deep down in your bones, inside your muscles. Nobody wants to know what an NFL football player feels like on Monday morning. Nobody wants to know the reality of that. They just want to see the glory on the field. Nobody wants to know what an NBA player feels like after the game, what their knees feel like the next morning after a game. They just want to see that dunk and that three-point shot. They want to see the game-winning shot. They want to see that miracle eyes-closed free throw. They want to see that dunk with the tongue hanging out. That's what they want to see. They don't want to know the reality. Baseball. They want to talk about baseball all they want. They want to talk about, baseball players doing this and baseball players doing that and cheating here and cheating that and the referees here, the umpires there in this league and that league. Nobody wants to know what a baseball player's ankles really feels like, what their elbows, what their shoulders, what their knees really feel like. Mentally, what it feels like to play in the major leagues. Strong man. Everybody loves to watch World's Strongest Man on television. Nobody really wants to know what it feels like to be a strong man. Nobody wants to know what it feels like to hurt from head to toe. Powerlifting. Everybody loves to watch some big 1,000-pound, 1,200-pound squat. Everybody loves how awesome it is, but nobody wants to know how it really feels to squat 1,000 pounds. Nobody wants to know what it feels like to have that pressure on your back, to have the skin ripped off your back, to have blood running down your legs from the knee wraps on your knees, to have your belt digging into your ribs. That your bicep tendons are hurting so bad you can barely close your hands. Nobody wants to know what it really feels like when you start blacking out at the bottom of a squat. Weightlifting, it's a beautiful sport. It's an easy sport. Nobody really wants to know what it feels like. Nobody wants to know what it really feels like when you can't feel your thumbs anymore. When you don't have a callus left in your hand because you ripped every single one off and you kept pulling. Nobody wants to know what it feels like when your hamstrings are killing you and you keep pulling. Nobody wants to know what it feels like when you're on your second 3-hour training session of the day and you keep going because you've got to squat and you've got to pull after snatching and cleaning jerking for the second time that day. Nobody wants to know the truth in sports. So the truth in sports, the only real truth in sports, is that nobody wants to know the real truth in sports.